Hello everyone, you're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and thank you for joining me here for some more League 1 free picks from from France. And on Monday we have 4 games. All of them should be fairly entertaining, guys. And we have some teams that are in dire need of a win. Some teams are looking for a way back to the top of the table, and like I said, it should be a fairly entertaining day in France with this 4 League 1 matchups, guys. So let's kick it off with this Strasbourg versus Troyes game. Neither of these two teams is playing well right now. Strasbourg hasn't won any of their last 7 games, while Troyes hasn't won any of their last 8 games. And seeing how they are in the relegation zone at the moment, Strasbourg is looking for a way out. They desperately need a win here to kind of get to that 17th place and get a little bit closer to the safe zone. But like I said, at the moment they're not playing well, and they do not look like a team that's capable of winning this game. The good news, I suppose, for them is that Troyes is in equally bad form and slightly worse defensive team. However, Troyes has scored a lot more goals than Strasbourg has, and even though they are out of the relegation zone right now, Troyes is not a better team than Strasbourg is, and even the books are taking that, and we can see that Strasbourg is minus 122 favorite at home. Maybe they shouldn't be as big favorites as they are, but I'm honestly not sure they have what it takes at the moment to win this game. Yes, in their last 8 home games against Troyes, Strasbourg hasn't lost any, but you know what? They need a win here. They will have to take a risk, and that will potentially leave them wide open for Troyes counterattacks here. So I'm not taking the winner here. I'm not taking any sides. I'm taking over 2.5 goals, guys, at minus 122. I think that both teams see this game as potentially being winnable for them, so I think that both teams will kind of go for it. Maybe Strasbourg more than Troyes, but I think we see goals in this one. Over 2.5 at minus 122. That's my pick for this one, guys. The next game we have is between Lille and Reims. Lille, I mean, they are in very good form now on a 4-game winning streak while winning 5 of their last 6. And the good news for them, I suppose, is that Reims' form on the road has been abysmal. They are not doing anything pretty much. They have only 1 win, 5 draws, and 2 losses. And I get it, they have 5 draws, which are basically 5 positive results on the road, but even statistically speaking, they should have won more than 1 game if they were to play a little bit better on the road. So Lille, on the other side, a very good home team. They have a couple of injured players, they have a couple of suspended players as well, but overall this is the team that has more depth and more quality than Reims does, and the team that has done a much better job when it comes to scoring goals than Reims has. I don't know, is it maybe the time for Reims to kind of shift gears on the road and start playing better, start scoring more? Potentially, yes. And for that reason, I'm going to take a bit of a risk here, and I'm going to take both teams to score at minus 134. I'm leaning towards Lille at home. I think they are the better team here, but I think that Reims has a good chance to get to the scoreboard here, and for that reason, guys, I'm going to take both teams to score. The third game we have in Ligue 1 on Monday, guys, is between Montpellier and Marseille. Marseille has been playing really well this season. They had that bit of a slump, kind of a dark period when they couldn't get a positive result. They were struggling defensively, but they have beaten Toulouse in the first game back 6-1 at home. Outstanding offense. However, they still ended up conceding a goal. And as much as this was a nice 6-1 win, I'm sure that their goalkeeper and their defense would be much more satisfied if they kept a clean sheet, because every goal you concede is a bad thing when it comes to confidence of your goalkeeper and your defense. Montpellier, on the other side, has also won their game against Lorient. It was 2-0. It was a win they desperately needed because they were on a bad streak, on a bad spell. They were struggling on both ends. And this win will certainly be a nice confidence boost for Montpellier. But now they're facing one of the best offensive teams in the league in Marseille. the team that scored 32 goals in 16 games so far. And when your defense is as bad as Montpellier's is, it's going to be very hard thing to get a positive result out of this game. Like I said, that win against Lorient will be a confidence boost for Montpellier, but Marseille is actually playing a lot better than them now, and I think that they are a lot better team. So I will not pick a side here, but I will take Marseille team total over 1.5 at minus 152. It is a bit pricey, yes, but I think that Marseille gets on the score sheet twice, at least in this game, without any issues. So Marseille team total at minus 152 for me. The final game of the day, guys, in the French Ligue 1 is between Rennes and Nice. We have Rennes, the team that's absolutely brilliant at home this season, the team that's been scoring a lot of goals at home. They are at the moment in 5th place with 31 points, and they are looking for that win to get them into the top 3. But as I mentioned, at home, Rennes is one of the best teams in the league with 21 scored goals in 8 games and only 6 conceded goals in 8 games. Now, when it comes to defending, Nice can be a very, very good team, and they had a solid defense so far this season with only 17 conceded goals. The good news for Rennes is that Nice is not scoring a lot of goals on the road, but they are defending really, really well. Now, Nice has been also very inconsistent this season when it comes both to defending and scoring goals, and I think that Rennes will know how to take advantage of that. Their suspended players are back, few of their injured players are back as well, and the books are giving us nice minus 127 on the Rennes on the money line at home. And after their loss in the previous game to Reims on the road, Rennes is looking for that spot to get back into the top 3. And I think they will do it here. I think they get a nice win, and it's going to be hard, of course. But I think that Rennes gets a home win. So I'm going to go with Rennes on the money line at minus 127 here, guys. That's it. These were your free picks for French Ligue 1 on Monday, guys, January 2nd. We have 4 games, like I said. All of them should be very entertaining. I think we should see a lot of goals. Definitely, there's going to be a lot of chances on both sides in all of these games. And let's hope for some winners, guys. If you want more free picks, go to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. See what we have up there. Make sure you subscribe. And for my best bets, go to the Pick Dawgz preview section and sign up for one of those passes that I have, whether it's a long-term or a daily pass. Check it out and join me, guys, and let me make you some money. That's it, and I'll see you soon.